The rain just stopped here a little while ago at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. You can hear it running down the sloped walkway. The clouds just seem to have opened up with brilliant and warm sunshine after days of almost constant rain. People are now, they're starting to pour in here. Just up ahead of us are three people standing in front of the nurses' statue at the southeast end of the memorial, and they're dressed in blue military-style uniforms. Two men are raising bugles, and there's a woman also in uniform who's raising a salute, and they're about to play. Tom Day and his partners Larry and Susan Wiseman, members of Bugles Across America. Day started the organization in 2000. For many of our veterans, their greatest accomplishment was serving their country. But when their flag is folded and handed to their loved ones, they often get shortchanged. Many of them have laid down their lives for this nation, and then they come home to this. Pre-recorded taps played on a boombox or a digital bugle.
There really is no need to have your veteran's dignity stolen by a fake taps. We're there, we're doing the job, we're at many of the veteran cemeteries.
Tom Day says they deserve better. It should be live.
Well, the cause and effect of playing taps and the 24 notes live is the expression on a family's face, a young child, a wife, a brother or sister or relative of that veteran.
As streams of veterans killed in action in Iraq and Afghanistan came home, there weren't enough buglers. So the fake method became common. Common, but not accepted.
It's the final send-off for a loved one, and I think it's extremely important that a live bugler perform that.
Chief Master Sergeant David Richards with the Air Force REXO at the Pentagon. To make it right, Day started Bugles Across America 9 years ago with one bugler. Today, they're 6,000 strong, and he's been honored for it this week by the Military Officers Association of America. Back here at the Vietnam Memorial, Day was eager to share the spotlight with his partner, Larry Wiseman, who played some more moving pieces for the people who gathered around.
But I had two uncles in World War II, and then her cousin who was killed in Vietnam. And I just got a terrific burden. We're parents of a wounded soldier in Iraq in 2007, and so we've just always had a burden for our soldiers, policemen, and firemen.
And his wife Susan, who's the third member of their ensemble, has her reasons as well.
When I was 16, I had a cousin who was serving in Vietnam, and his wife was 9 months pregnant. He was due to come home. The Army was going to allow him to come home early because the baby was going to need a transfusion. So we got a phone call. I heard my grandmother crying, and when she got off the phone, of course, I found out that my cousin had been killed.
Susan was inspired to write music to honor veterans.
And I never realized how much of an effect that had on me until 38 years later when I stood at this wall and sang the song he inspired live for the 25th anniversary.
And the inspiration of the music she writes and her husband Larry plays is often passed on.
There's a river that floods my soul. And that river of freedom, it carries my blood. And of those throughout all time who for freedom gave their blood and laid their lives on the line.
And Richard says there's nothing like live taps.
Not only does it make the hair on the back of my neck stand up, but it gives me that goosebump feeling. So it really hits home.
Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Karen Magnus agrees.
When it's in person like that, it's a little more emotional, a little more personal, and certainly more special.
And bugles across America make it special. And they've also made sure that from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, when the time comes, every deserving veteran will get their last full measure of devotion. At the World War II Memorial, J.J. Green, 103.5 FM and WTOP.com.